I'm here with my beautiful friend Stacy,
Hello.
and we are back in this beautiful, beautiful Conservatory Garden in Central Park, which is a gem, right? It's like
Yes.
it's such a hidden
It's so
gem.
pretty.
We came back here because this is where Stacy and I had our photo session in July when it was 450 degrees Fahrenheit. It
We
was
had to get her at 8 a.m.
Oh my god, it was so crazy. But anyway, so we're here, and I just wanted to talk to Stacy about her new coaching practice that she's starting.
Yeah.
So tell me how it all came about.
Yeah. So it's a funny story because I never really I knew of friends and people in the life coaching business, and I always sort of had a little bit of judgment about it. I had this it's kind of an internal story running inside me that you have to have your life totally together and totally perfect to be a life coach.
Of
Like,
course.
who am I to do this?
Yeah.
When you go get your hair cut and you look at the person's hair who's cutting yours and you're like, wait, are they, do they have the requirements to do this? So I kind of always thought, well, my life's not perfect. There's a lot of things that I want to change, so I don't know if I could ever do that. But what I realized, I took some coaching courses in 2019. I started in February. And what I realized is that that's the whole point, that coaching is about change and growth. And I know for myself, I would so much rather trust a coach that's also on that path than someone who's like, done, got it all figured out.
I'm perfect.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
everybody's
perfect. I'll help
obviously-
you.
Everyone is obviously super perfect.
Exactly. So yeah, I let go of that old story, and I love coaching. I love being with people in that place where they want things to be different. They want to share more of their gifts with the world, but for reasons like fear or all sorts of really good reasons, we as human beings can end up playing small in areas where we'd much rather play big. But we don't know how. We don't know how to get there, and coaching can really help us see ourselves from a different perspective and lean into the resources we already have and have always had.
Is there a mentor, the most influential person for you?
Yeah. Ooh, what a good question. I have so many. I'm so lucky because my coaching courses were all in person, and they were with 25 other coaches.
Oh wow.
2 coach leaders, and also 2 assistants, people that were already coaching. And I meet with my other coaches, so the other students, on a regular basis. Every 2 weeks we get on
wow.
a Zoom call and we connect about what's going on. And the neat thing about coaching is everybody's a coach and everybody's a coachee. So I have so many mentors that are other coaches, and I learn so much from the people I coach.
Of course.
It's such a cool human experience to be in a moment with somebody, hearing about their dreams and goals and desires and fears.
And speaking about desires, what is your desire for life, for your coaching practice, for the people that you coach?
Yeah. Ooh, I have so many. Well, I desire to grow my business. I desire to. What I also love about coaching is that you can really work from wherever.
Of course, yeah.
If you've got a Wi-Fi connection or cell service, you're good. So you can do this wherever. And I have this dream desire about traveling the world while coaching.
Where would you go?
Oh, where wouldn't I go? I want to go to Paris, Amsterdam, Berlin. There's so many places I want to go. I haven't spent much time in the Caribbean. I'd love to do tropical beach. We might need to do a photo shoot there.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
We can,
Yeah, so I love I have a big desire around coaching and traveling.
That's awesome. Yeah, so what's interesting is that I found out that you wanted to go into coaching when you reached out to me for photos.
Yeah.
which was obviously amazing. I always want to photograph more beautiful women. But why did you feel?
Yeah.
You're just starting out. Like, why did you feel you needed photos?
Yeah, this was a really big deal for me because I had a lot of conversations with other people that are coaches, and you know, there's a lot around coaching that as a new coach you may think you need to do. So like, you may think you need business cards, you may think you need a website, you may think like you could get stuck behind a list of like 5 million things you think you must do before you start talking to people. And there's also a balance of that between what would make you feel more legit as a coach. So for me, I don't like business cards, whatever, I'll do that later.
Yeah.
But for me, having a website that I can link to, that I'm proud of, that I am showing up and being seen as a coach is really important to me. And even if like me and my mom are the only people visiting that website, like whatever.
Well,
you know,
and maybe
it's about
1,000 other women.
well, hey. But it's about that, you know, having a place where I can direct people. So getting photos taken was such a big deal because I hadn't had photos taken of myself since I was 18.
Wow.
Since I graduated from high school.
Really?
Yes.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It's like there's not often occasions to get your photo taken. You know, it's usually like you're getting married,
Okay.
or
True.
you're having a baby, or engagement photo shoot. Haven't had the pleasure of either of those yet. I'll call you when I do. So yeah, like the last time really being seen and like having photos of myself to like put up on the wall were at high school graduation.
Wow.
So, and what was funny is after I called you and we set up our appointment, you know, I started to think about like what I was gonna wear and everything. I like totally got hit with resistance.
Oh no.
Like, I don't know if it was the weather.
Maybe.
Like it
That
was like
hot.
a major heat wave in New York City.
Hot.
Yeah, but it was also like, I was like, I don't know, like, because it tapped into the part of me that was like, I don't know if I'm ready to be seen yet. Like, I don't know if I'm ready to be out as a coach yet. That feels so scary. And if I take these photos, I know how good Katya is. I'm gonna want to post them. And like,
And there's no way out. You have to do it.
yeah.
Yes.
So it was
Yeah.
a really cool like internal process of choosing to be seen and choosing to invest in like time in what I was wearing, investment in, you know, hair and makeup for the day.
Yeah.
You are so great about like sitting down and meeting with me and talking about like, what are you looking for? Like, what's the vibe? Like, you were so good at holding me in that
Thank
container of like vulnerability, because I'm a little like, ooh, like I don't know what I'm taking photos of, you know, like I just had a lot of fear and resistance around being so seen. And the whole process from the moment I reached out to you to, you know, all the folders of photos you shared with me, it's like I've not only felt so held and so like safe about it, but you and I had a blast doing it.
I know.
Like,
it
it
was
was-
amazing.
Yeah, it was so fun, and I think the photos turned out so, like, I'm really proud of the photos because we were having fun, and it was like we could talk about that, like, oh, this is a little scary, but it's also really fun.
Yes, and what I was actually amazed about for both of us, that we actually pushed through in that heat.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah.
And I am from Russia, and I don't take heat very well. But because I think both of us were so inspired
Yeah.
for our own reasons and desires, and
Yeah.
it was magic.
It was. And I also loved how you asked me to choose the location. Like, you gave me some ideas. You sent me that great website. But even just the process of me going to different gardens in the city and looking at different places and choosing this place, it was like, all like planting seeds in the investment of myself. My
Yes.
investment as a coach, my investment in being seen, my investment in like coming out to the world. And I loved how you did that because each piece was really important in showing up for myself.
Yes.
It's a big deal.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And actually, now that you said, when we were location scouting, why was it important for you to be in a garden?
Yeah, very good question. I feel so connected to nature. I grew up in Colorado.
Okay.
And I work with flowers for fun. I used to do that professionally years ago. And that's where I feel most comfortable. So, back to what I was saying earlier, like I would love to travel and coach more down the road. So like doing like a city shoot with like big
Like
skyscrapers, like
yellow cabs behind you.
Right. That wasn't really my vibe, but I love this garden because of all the different flowers and all the green.
Oh my
like,
God, yes. It's
that
so
place where we
gorgeous.
took that first photo, that wisteria garden, it's like so gorgeous and so beautiful, and it kind of could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I loved it.
So welcome to Vienna,
Thank you.
like you wanted.
I know, it's so amazing.
It's so amazing.
I'm so glad to be here. I do feel like I've had the quickest flight of my life over to Europe, and here we are. I love it.
Because you were just talking about how you wanted to work from a coach and travel and be in Europe.
That's
and
right.
So your first step.
That's right. 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. So what I want to know now, rather not to know, but ask you, because we were just talking about books.
Yeah.
Tell me about your favorite book.
Okay. I have so many favorites. I could write a list a mile long.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
And put it on your website.
Ooh, that's a good
As a
idea.
value add.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yes.
Yeah. The book I'm reading right now, I especially am like loving and getting inspired by. It's by an author. Her name is Tosha Silver, and it's called "It's Not Your Money," and it's all about like changing your relationship to money and learning like practices to both like practice receiving money but also practice letting go. Like she calls like she talks about how like paying your utility bill is like an offering. Like it gets us out of the idea of like mine, like my money to earn, my money to keep, my money, like, and the beauty of money as an exchange. And also there's a prayer, there's an affirmation in there. So like, let me be wildly open to receiving.
Yeah, because when you're open, you actually receive more.
And something like cleaning the clutter out of your closet, like creates this space for you to receive. Yeah.
How did you find this book?
So I read her book, Outrageous Openness, that came out, 10 years ago maybe? And I loved it. That is a book of stories, like really fun stories about how like the divine took the lead in an instant. Like I remember one story where it was like she was at like a TJ Maxx and like needed a dress and wasn't finding anything, and then the perfect one presented itself along with the perfect earrings.
Oh, cool. So you were saying about how the divine
takes the lead. So like in our ego minds, like in our small self, we're trying to manage every detail and,
of course,
have control over everything. And when we like kind of relax and surrender and, open ourselves up to what the divine might present to us, like I think of like our friendship. Like I'm so grateful. Like I didn't know you before. Like I learned, who you are, and I like got to know you through your photography of Mama Gina,
Yeah.
and I loved it. And I knew right away when we met, and it was like, oh, I like her. I'm gonna be friends with her. But like the Divine took the lead on that. Like I didn't, couldn't manage anything. Like it wasn't about like hustling or working hard to like, who's that woman? I want to get to meet her.
Can I get her references?
Yes.
I need to know.
I need her entire
I need to know. Is
portfolio.
she a psycho?
But I learned a lot from her first book. Like just letting go, like letting the divine and the universe do the work for you, because it's so much better. Like our little egos can't possibly manage all of the details. There's better when we let go. Yeah.
Let go and it's amazing how it's counterintuitive, but it's exactly how it works, right? You let go, you become calm, you get detached, right, from the outcome, and then you receive, like you get more good stuff in your life.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And one of the teachings from Mama Gina, our teacher, that I love is the like, if you let go a little bit, you're open to the or better.
Yes.
Like if we're really attached to, like this was our or better today. Like we were looking at hot drinks and we were like, oh yeah, that sounds good, and I'll try that. And then we turned the page to the back page and we found this delicious drink with a scoop of vanilla ice cream in it.
No, yeah, there's a scoop of vanilla ice cream in it, and then we have all of this. I can only think of the Czech word right now, schlehachka, which means
With cream?
Yes, I can wear
Say
it.
the Czech word again.
Schlehachka.
Schlehachka.
Yeah, so
And
I forget
cinnamon.
even the German name for it. Schlag, I think it is.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
But this was our or better. Like the divine was like, you turn to the back page. You're gonna like this. And we might have missed it if we had held tightly to what we wanted originally.
Hot coffee. I mean, you can do it
Yeah,
anywhere.
come on.